All right, 4:30 in the morning. Pretty gloomy out. Not sure there's gonna be a sun, but I'm gonna get out there anyway. There we go. Zealand Road. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm gonna do my favorite hike in the Whites. Bondcliff from the north. I start at the Mount Hale trailhead. I go over something like 4 or 5 or 6 peaks before actually getting to Bondcliff. This will be an all-day hike, like maybe 13, 14 hours. And this is it. Hale Brook Trailhead. Looks like there's one other person here. Looks like they're sleeping in their car. Not sure you guys can even see, but I'm starting here. I'm gonna go down to Zealand Falls, all the way down to West Bond, Mount Bond, Bondcliff, where I was 1 week ago today, then all the way back. Should take most of the day. And just like that, in about an hour, I'm at the summit. There used to be a fire tower here. That's about it. That up ahead is Z-Cliff. That's where we're going. The trail from Zealand to here, Guyot Mountain, is just very long and peaceful. You come to this junction, I want to go off to the left where I'm panning to, because Mount Bond and West Bond are behind that hill. This here, folks, is the summit of Mount Bond. When I first came here in 2013, I thought it was the most remote place I've ever been. I still get that same sensation whenever I come here. I'll do a 360-degree tour for you. You can look in any direction and not see a house, a light, a tower, a trail, for like 30 miles in every direction. In the center distance, there is Mount Washington, just a massive temple. I recognize it because of Mount Monroe, which is that little bump off to the right. This hump right ahead of us is Mount Kerrigan. That's where I finished my 48. I'll never go back there. I cherish that memory. I'm almost there. I'm actually almost at the point where it starts going uphill again. Bondcliff. I'm so glad I stuck out the rain. The light and the weather is just magical right now. Perfect for shooting. On my way back, Franconia Ridge is coming more and more into view. You can clearly see Mount Garfield there. Lincoln, Lafayette, Haystack, that whole ride. And that ridge line right before Franconia Ridge, right here in the mid-ground, that is the spur to West Bond. I think I'm gonna do that on the way home. You sure like following me, huh? This is the summit of West Bond. This is possibly my favorite view in the Whites. I know I say that a lot, but this one's special because you have a beautiful view of the Bondcliff ridgeline. Yup, we were just on that thing. I came all the way back to the top of that peak there, climbed this ridgeline out to here. What a spectacular view, huh? Look look at all of that Franconia Ridge over here. So I'm back at Gaia. I've been hiking for 10 hours, which I guess is 16.5 miles. The question now is, do I want to go back the same way I came? I could go up a different way that I've never gone before, up the Twins and then back up Hale and down that way. But it's a question of how much punishment can my body take. Those are 3 big mountains I would have to go up and down. Whereas if I go back the way I came, it's pretty much downhill all the way. Also, did I mention there's a huge storm barreling in? Look at that. I'm thinking I should go the way I came in. Yeah. This is Zealand Mountain Summit I'm hitting on my way back. Zealand doesn't have any cool views, but does have this cute sign. I'm not gonna go exactly the way I came back. Once I get to Zealand Hut, instead of going up and over Mount Hale, I'm gonna sloop around it, do a downhill ride the whole way. My legs are starting to turn to jelly. I have to. I always like this trail between Zealand Hut and Zealand Summit. It's just kind of on a high plateau. Lots of wildflowers, lots of light. And look at this as I return to Zealand Hut. Another rainbow. And an epic view from Z-Cliff. So this mountain underneath the arch that's all bare, that's called White Wall. That's a great bushwhack hike. Okay, I think I can hear running water. That has to be Zealand Falls, which means I'm very close to the hut. It's now 5:45. I've officially been hiking for 12 hours. These huts are a great way to recharge. Oh my God, it feels good to be not walking on boulders for the first time in 13 hours. Yeah, this right here is called Ethan Pond. Very pretty pond, but the whole trail back to the road is gonna be like this. I'm going down to Zealand Road. It's about 2.5 miles to the road. Then I have to walk up the road a mile to get back to my car. Not very exciting, but so easy on the knees. And I get to walk by these beautiful ponds. There she is, my baby. God, I'm glad to see her again. So get this, folks. I started today's hike exactly half hour after sunrise. I'm getting back to my van exactly a half hour before sunset. Talk about making the most of the day, you know what I mean? I am beat. Came out to, I think, 26 miles with all the spurs and stuff that I did. Right now, I'm gonna find a place to sleep. But yeah, the Bondcliff, the Z's. Beautiful place. My favorite place, possibly. I say that all the time. I hope you guys like it as much as I did. Peace.